So I am crossing the Yarra River and behind me is the beautiful city skyline of Melbourne. Melbourne has been amazing so far, really. It's been super comfortable, and in a way I even felt that I haven't left San Francisco because they're similar in so many ways and very comfortable in so many similar ways. But I've set up my travel in a way that I'm not actually on the road the whole time, and I want to be in one place for at least 3 to 4 weeks because that gives me enough time not to be in a rush and constantly feel like I'm missing out by, you know, not seeing another museum or not checking out another restaurant. That's enough time to actually settle down as much as you can in a month and really live as a local and just go to local pubs, go to local restaurants, but also have time to work because I am working quite a lot actually, and I need to be in a place where I have Wi-Fi, I have my home, I have my tea, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm expecting to live in about 12 different places around the world, but also the way I travel is I only buy tickets to the next destination only, and they're always one-way tickets. So that way I give myself space so that if I hate the next place, I can leave early, and same the other way around, if I love it, I can stay longer. The public transportation in Melbourne is actually amazing. There are trams that go everywhere, at least in the main city. One thing about those trams though, it's really hard to figure out which side of the street you need to take the tram on because as you know, the side of the road that they drive on is different from the US and Europe. And somehow it's okay with the cars, but it's so much harder to figure out for trams and for which side of a pedestrian street to walk on. So that's something that I've been struggling with, but it's been fun.
We are now leaving the free tram zone. Please ensure you have touched on your money.
Far away we'll fight someday. In a world we won't remember, we will stand and find a way amongst ourselves. Far away, understand. Take my hand, I'll take yours. When the clock strikes that hand, we'll be sure.
Of my apartment in Melbourne. So I specifically look for places that are comfortable because I intend to make this place my home for the month. I am not that kind of traveler that is always rushing and always has the fear of missing out, of not visiting another site, not visiting another museum or street or a cool restaurant. I really give myself time to just chill and try to become as much of a local as I can in a month. And that's why I want a comfortable home with amazing Wi-Fi. That's my main criteria. And preferably a great view, because I feel like the view is really what makes your home a place where you want to be. And with this place, I've been super successful with that. So I think I'll have to switch my cameras. But that's the view. It's a pretty small apartment, but it's super comfortable. Actually, let me switch this. All right, so you saw that we came through this long kind of corridor, and that's where the kitchen is as well. Again, like fully equipped, lovely, love it. This is the dining / living room area with amazing view that is also great at night. And this is the 19th floor. I was gonna say sleeping room, but bedroom. Yeah, that's my home. So part of making every place that I go to home is bringing my tea with me, because I really love my tea, and I think I brought like 2 or 3 pounds of tea, just mostly black tea, from Russia to Melbourne. And it's just that I need to wake up and brew a nice, fresh, strong cup of black tea for myself, and then I can feel like I started the morning great and I can feel at home. So this is my little tea collection. I was gonna make some tea, but actually screw the tea. Let's go rent a car and go outside of Melbourne, and I'll show you a little bit of the Australian nature. Hopefully we'll see kangaroos.
We'll be sure. we're all alone. At least we feel like it when we're home. Feeling so connected to our phone, but also isolated, stuck inside. Well, I pray we'll all break out of thinking this someday, and see a path through life and find a way. We'll only ever make it if we try. Far away we'll find someday, in a world we won't remember. We will stand and find a way amongst ourselves. Far away you'll understand. Take my hand, I'll take yours. When the clouds strike that hand, we'll be sure.
Там еще один. Ой, что мой слоник. О, давай, 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 к нам сюда иди.
Do you still dream like when you were a child, or does it seem the nights have become quiet? What did we do to the mind once so wild in ourselves? Well, I think we've lost.
Look at that sunset, you guys. It doesn't even look this good on video, but it looks fantastic. It's like the perfect city sunset. It's been an amazing day and actually an amazing month. My time in Melbourne is almost up. I am going to the Big Barrier Reef tomorrow for like 4.5 days, which is so exciting. But then after I come back, I only have 2 more days in Melbourne, so that's it. As I mentioned like 100 times, Melbourne has been amazing. If you've got money, or if you have a way to earn good money, it's a fantastic place to live. I actually don't feel like it's expensive because I come from San Francisco, and compared to San Francisco, things are actually cheaper, which is one advantage of living in the most expensive city in the world. Everything else in comparison is cheaper, but of course on average it's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. That's why I live in San Francisco. You know, everybody says, oh, but San Francisco is so expensive. Yes, it's enormously expensive, but to me it's worth it. I love it, and I think the purpose of this whole thing is to make it work. Like whatever works for you, whatever you love, make it work for yourself, and that's what I'm doing this year too. So I'm gonna end this video. Not sure if I'm gonna film in the Big Barrier Reef that much. I'll try, but I'll really be focused on exploring the SeaWorld. So if you love this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out, so any like, subscribe, or comment is a great help. So say hi, let me know if you have any questions that you want me to cover in the next video, and I'll see you next time.